So here's Phelan now to serve it up. Very reliable setter. Byzantine the reception. She's set up on the outside. Bohm underneath. Delamater. Near side for Maxwell, yet to join the box score. Pushed out right for Tompkinson. Nothing doing. Bolin. Byzantine now. Can't beat the double block. Lengthy rally. Another try for Byzantine and a powerful block.
Blocks from Illinois. We're on fire as a team. 15 blocks.
So Kenzie Kogan picks up the ace. It's a lengthy service tenure as Bolin pushes near side. Hardison can't beat the block. Bolin near side one more time. Over the fingertips. And Aguayo can't beat the block. And it finds some hardwood. Right out of the timeout. Kirsch just barely handled it. Now Byzantine. Bolin. Robinson had to reach for it. Just got the fingertips. Now Aguayo. Maxwell's there. And Garvey. Some space. Just kept alive off the freebie. What a job. Garvey another try. And just able to tool the block. Didn't look like it early, but.
And you can see Rutgers is frustrated. They need to stick this pass right now.
Trying to find some rhythm here. Bolin out to Maxwell. Almost found it there. Phelan. The poke. Aguayo. Nothing doing. One more from Maxwell. Over the block. The joust. Freebie sent over. Scarlet Knights. An opportunity now. Byzantine flushed home. But it's wide. But a piece.
Go to your consistent hitter who you know will keep that ball.
And it's Philpott here to serve, knocking on the door of set point in the second. Garvey cocks it back, and she's met right there. Byzantine finds it. It's Maxwell. Phelan pushed out to DeBoer. And Maxwell the response. Phelan now. DeBoer, and wow, in a heartbeat at the toes of Allie Dutton.
To watch her get on top of that ball.
UCLA fresh off a trip to Minnesota where they were victorious, and we're underway with Kate Duffy back to serve. Freshman setter to the right back. She'll pick up the first dig. That's Kong on the right side. An extended rally immediately takes shape, and Holly, the middles are there. Look at that, Schumacher under another. Leads the Pac-12 in digs. Finally, a little bit of offense from the Trojans finishes. Schumacher to serve. She'll play down the line. Right off the face of Singletary. Leverett, big three-woman block. Dug up. Couple of early jousts here. Both teams with chances. Leverett inside. Little slide move. And there's that middle attack once again. Dug up. SC with some solid defense to begin this match. One-on-one, and it's another stuff block for the Trojans.
A physical blocker gets in front of Sheridan Leverett, shuts that line swing down for the USC point.
The teammates have been vocal about it. The plan is just to stay calm, stick to the system. Early on, they were doing just that. Let's see how she delivers the offense here. She does not, because she is out with a blocking sub. Kong will pop that one up. Sorry, there's Messer. She was hiding behind a blocker. Backslide, got it. Big block again by USC. They've done a
In the middle of the court to get out, but London Weejay shapes her hands all the time.
Yeah, high GPAs, a lot of National Honor Society. That ball thrown over. UCLA trying to generate a chance out of it. They do not get anything out of it. SC gonna come at you fast. There it is. A little too fast. Weejay going with the left hand twice. There's a high ball. Let her feast.
At 50 feet off the floor. USC gets another opportunity. Look at London track and field.
Said she ran the 300 hurdles.
Not easy races.
No.
4x100 as well. I think the 200 and another event.
Yeah, taking on a challenge, number 3. Challenge at the net here. She'll go right back into the middle. No footwork at all available. Twice. And the second one works.
Doing a really nice job touching balls defensively. You see her stop the first one, it's covered, and then McGinnis gets a second shot.
Puts a lot of air underneath the serve. Set up, missile comes across the floor. Michigan still trying to get it back. Another one saved by Macio. Iowa trying to take advantage of two great plays by their libero. Michigan had it for a moment. Iowa free ball for the Wolverines to set up here. They go to the right side. Light touch from Namio. And now Iowa goes up. Big rally here. First long one we've seen today. And Iowa will win it. Jacobs will load up. Long stretch has to get pushed over the net. Set up on the backside. Saved in the middle by Amaral. Kept alive. Iowa has to get it over. They do. Michigan with a chance. It's knocked right down by Morgan Burke. She saw the opening.
Avery Hernandez on to serve. Powerful to the back right corner. Now to Byzantine. Kept alive off the block. Dutton out to Byzantine. Still just fighting to keep it alive. Phelan overhead. The poke. Tompkinson. Nothing doing. Hardison. Lengthy rally here. Aguayo caps it off. Tools the block of Hardison.
He has been finishing almost every single point tonight.
Now subs.
Letting that ball get past her.
On to serve now. Kyla Kamala Bajette for the first time. First year has seen some time as of late for the Scarlet Knights. Thrust into a big spot here in the third. Garvey the finesse. Back row underneath it, Hernandez, and now Rutgers in system. Robinson the flush.
And that has been working for, I want them to run that play over and over and over again because it's working.
Whittingstall sent it lightly over that time. It's loose for the Wolverines. And they find it over to Van Sant, but she can't get enough of it. Jacobs, light touch, back and forth we go here on the point. Wolverines trying to answer. Jacobs, another long one, can't get over to it in front of that padded area, and it's the 10th point of the set for the Wolverines. Here in set number 3, Michigan controls the match so far, 2-0. Set up by Burke for Jacobs. Light touch is denied by the Hawkeyes. Block on the other end kept alive. Cochran to Burke, over to Jacobs. Jacobs swings it in. And then Amaral set up. Verez, who else? Dug out. Verez gets denied at the net. Kept alive for Van Sant. Over to Johnson. Johnson put it up for Amaral. Verez hits off Simmons. And then a little long. Iowa gets the point, 18. Makes it 13-6. Whittingstall. Back over. Kept alive by Barron. And Sant to Amaral, who just pushes it over the net. Burke back over to Johnson, blocked by Van Sant. Hit off of Van Sant again, kept alive by Whittingstall. Van Sant sends it over. Cochran keeps it alive for just a moment, and then it falls. Point Iowa. Their floater that's going to be kept alive by Amaral to get it over the net. Now Burke over to Jacobs. Jacobs light. Amaral pushes it up. Macio over to the left side with Van Sant, and Van Sant knocks it down at the net. Jacobs puts it back up for Burke. Burke shoves it over the net. Amaral set up for the other side, Michigan. Amaral. Another misplay by the Hawkeyes. Amaral again. Van Sant. And now Cochran for the Wolverines. Jacobs pushes it over. Verez will end the point. She'll jump into this one. Put some heat behind it. Amaral up to Cochran, who puts it up for Burke. Jacobs will send it away. Cochran back up. Jacobs will put it into the air. Set piece that goes a little too far. Iowa now with the chance. Sent back. Verez will keep it alive again. Amaral was the one who started us off here. Van Sant. Now over to the other side with Verez. Cochran keeps it up. Jacobs. Van Sant, another changeup. Cochran will send it over. Got back up. Cochran again. Burke over to Jacobs, and it's blocked at the net.
Has been so fun to see so many different players shaking each other's hands, reconnecting after some time off.
Let's rock and roll from Rec Hall. Swing from Bullington. Under it's Jocelyn Nathan. Martin with a swing. Free ball from Gabrielle Gary. The other middle blocker. Right over my head, and the first point of the match for Penn State. In nearby Elmhurst, where she calls home. Rylan Reed off speed. Here comes Caroline Jaravicius rolling off the tape. Save with the elbow at the net. That was Lauren Carter doing a great job. Martin goes cross court. El Nadi's under it. Back to Reed through the block. In their annual whiteout game, another Chicago native and Jillian Grimes. Pops it over for Penn State. Big swing from El Nadi. Joust at the net. Hot pushes it back. Free ball from Lyon. To Bullington. Rinse and repeat. Great dig from Ava Faldudo, getting underneath it. Reed, got it. So one of two starting liberos for the Wildcats. Tim Nolan talked about kind of the balance of having two liberos and two setters as well. We'll touch more on that as the night goes on. Great dig from Kennedy Martin. Running up his Emmy Selman off the hands. Mendelson finds the hardwood.
Although it is only 20-14 now, we see her come in a lot of times when it is neck and neck in the 20s in a set.
You say we're young kids like we're not both 20. Comes Emmy Selman with a swing. Under it's Drew Wright. El Nadi off speed. Mendelson. Northwestern trying to reset. Martin with the dig, Lyon with the dump, pancake from Navarrete, but Addie Lyon gets the kill.
Not young kids. Although the kid, I just called them the kids gun. The kid.
And Rylan Reed. The LVP was Catherine Randorf because she hit Coach Nolan in the head with a water balloon on purpose. The swing from El Nadi. One hand dig from Lyon. Grimes had to send a free ball. Bullington backs up. Selman gonna set for Martin at the 10-foot line. Dignan back in the game. Punch up from Selman. Under its Lyon, but she goes over the line. Fun fact about Northwestern is that they actually have more school-owned beaches than the University of Miami, a team that just upset Pitt this week as well. So there's your little one fact. That one's on the house from Big Ten Plus. Bullington swing, even a better dig from Jillian Grimes. Punch up from El Nadi. Great defense on both sides of the net. Back to Martin. Cross court, Kennedy Martin.
Phenomenal up on Kennedy Martin's down ball that came at such a high speed, but just one.
Her bread and butter. Comes Bullington down. Grimes underneath it. Great dig from the libero. Bullington again. Gets past Jaravicius. Bit of miscommunication. They get it onto the Northwestern side, though. Rylan Reed rolls off a few hands. Jaravicious takes a swing. Bullington with the push through. Got a few hands.
Martin being back in the front row for this 22-19 lead by Northwestern is going to be very important, not only as an attacker, but also as a block on the outside hitter.
There's a huge dig, off speed from Martin. Reed sets to the midpoint, free ball from Navarrete. Now it's pushed from Mendelson. Here comes Bullington. Jaravicious off the net. Martin. Rhymes for reinforcements. And Jaravicious gets stonewalled.
Jaravicious trying to slow things down with a roll shot there. But